Imagine the flicker of your television screen, not just reflecting a movie, but acting as the central nervous system of your entire home, a gateway to console-level gaming, and an AI-driven assistant that finally understands you. For years, the living room has been a battleground of streaming sticks and smart boxes, but in 2026, the landscape is shifting in a way we haven't seen since the original iPhone. The tech world is buzzing with a singular phrase that promises to redefine home entertainment: the Apple TV 4K 2026. This isn't just another incremental spec bump or a slightly faster processor in the same black box. We are looking at a fundamental pivot in how Apple views the big screen. After standing still for nearly 4 years while the iPhone and Mac soared ahead with groundbreaking silicon, the Apple TV is finally catching up, and the implications are massive. From rumors of a sub-$100 price point to the integration of Apple Intelligence that turns your remote into a magic wand, the 2026 refresh is designed to be the one box to rule them all. Welcome back to my channel Tech Rivet for exclusive insights into the future of tech. Subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon for more tech updates. When you think about the current Apple TV, it's a reliable workhorse, but it feels like a relic of a different era. While your iPhone 17 or the latest MacBook is processing complex AI tasks and rendering ray-trace graphics, the streaming box under your TV has been coasting. But the 2026 model changes that narrative entirely. Behind the scenes, Apple has been quietly preparing a hardware beast. We're talking about the potential leap to the A18 Pro silicon, the same powerhouse driving the latest flagship phones. This isn't just about opening Netflix 2 seconds faster. It's about 8 gigabytes of RAM becoming the standard for a TV box, a move strictly necessitated by the birth of Apple Intelligence on tvOS. Imagine a Siri that doesn't just find action movies, but understands context like, "Show me that scene from the movie we watched last night where they were in Paris." This level of on-device processing requires horsepower that the old A15 chips simply couldn't handle. The design philosophy is also seeing a quiet but profound shift. While the squircle shape remains a staple of Apple's industrial design, the internal cooling and connectivity are being overhauled for a world of high-bandwidth streaming. We are moving into the era of Wi-Fi 7. For the average user, that might just sound like another number, but for the enthusiast, it means the end of buffering, even when streaming uncompressed 4K ProRes content or playing high-latency cloud games. And speaking of gaming, that is where Apple is placing its biggest bet. For years, the Apple TV was a casual gaming device at best. In 2026, with hardware-accelerated ray tracing and the sheer thermal headroom of the new chassis, Apple is positioning this box as a legitimate alternative to a dedicated gaming console. It's a direct shot across the bow of the mid-range gaming market. When you can play AAA titles natively on your TV with a controller you already own, the value proposition of the Apple TV shift from a luxury streamer to a central entertainment hub. One of the most talked about leaks involves the Siri remote. Let's be honest, finding a lost remote is the universal struggle of the modern age. The 2026 refresh finally solves this with the inclusion of the U2 ultra-wideband chip. This means your iPhone will be able to guide you to your couch cushions with centimeter-level precision. But the remote is more than just a pointer. It's becoming a microphone for a much smarter house. With the Apple TV 2026 acting as a threadboard router and a Matter controller, your smart home becomes more reactive. The box will use its AI cores to manage your energy usage, monitor your HomeKit cameras in real time with facial recognition that actually works, and even suggest scenes based on the time of day or the content you're watching. If you're watching a horror movie, the lights don't just dim. They shift to a preset eerie mode automatically. Price has always been the barrier for Apple in this space. While a Roku or Fire Stick cost the price of a dinner, the Apple TV has historically demanded a premium. However, industry insiders are pointing toward a revolutionary pricing strategy for 2026. There are whispers of a two-tier lineup: a Pro model with all the bells and whistles, and a streamlined entry model priced at $99. If Apple hits that double-digit price point, the market dynamic flips overnight. It becomes an impulse buy for millions of people already in the ecosystem. This isn't just a hardware play. It's a services play. Apple wants you on Apple TV Plus. They want you on Apple Arcade. And they want you using Apple Fitness Plus in your living room with your Apple Watch syncing heart rate data to the big screen in real time with zero lag. As we look deeper into the software side, tvOS 20 is expected to debut alongside this hardware, and it's rumored to be the biggest redesign in the history of the platform. We're moving away from the static grid of icons toward a more fluid, live poster interface. Your home screen won't just be apps. It will be a dynamic dashboard of your life. It will show your upcoming calendar events, the weather, and a continue watching row that is actually smart enough to know which family member is sitting on the couch based on their iPhone proximity. This level of personalization is what sets Apple apart from the data mining interfaces of competitors. In 2026, privacy remains a cornerstone, with all the AI processing for your smart home and personalized recommendations happening locally on that A18 Pro chip, rather than in the cloud.